What's going on, guys? This is Chandler Smith, and some of the biggest questions I get asked about real estate investing involve setting up an LLC. People want to know which LLC, how to set it up, how to make it work while they've got a mortgage. And so I'm going to answer all of your LLC questions so that you can set it up properly and protect yourself. So with all of that being said, let's jump into it. All right, guys, if you're new to the channel, my name's Chandler Smith, and I've been investing in real estate for the last 8 years. I currently own 114 units of rental real estate, and I have set up a ton of LLCs. However, when I was getting started, I felt like I couldn't get the right answer when it came to how to set one up, how to make it work with my mortgage, whether I did it in my name, whether I did it in the LLC's name. There are so many different questions, and so I'm going to answer all of those. However, I just ask you to remember to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little bell. And if you want to connect with other like-minded investors, you can actually join my free Facebook group and ask whatever questions you want. I try to get all of those answered so that I can help you to build a huge passive income. However, one of the things lots of people wanted to know is, Chandler, how do I set up an LLC? So first off, you need to understand that there are different levels of protection you can do for your property. The first level, and probably the most important level, is setting up all of the proper checks and balances. This means you're checking in on your smoke detectors, you're checking in on your carbon monoxide checkers. I don't know that that's what they're called, but you get the point. You're regularly walking the properties, making sure there are no cracks that people are gonna trip on, making sure that the stairs work, going through all of these different things. And I've got a long list of all of these check marks in my real estate investing course. So if you want to snag that, there's also a link below where you can get $50 off. But my point is, you need to make sure you've got all of those checks and balances set up so that you have protected yourself. Because if someone tries to sue you, and you have all of these checks, and you can say, look, I'm regularly checking, I haven't had any complaints up to this point, and then this happened, you're going to be protected. However, if you have tons of complaints and your properties have tons of issues, you're not doing these regular checks, and then something happens, and people can show, hey, this was an issue, you knew about it, you didn't fix it, and then something happens, that's when you're gonna really end up in trouble. So please remember to set up all of these checks and balances to protect yourself. That's the first thing. Step number 2 is making sure that you've got good insurance. You want to make sure that your property is insured so that if anything happens, you've got that next level of protection. And this one is huge. As a matter of fact, you should never get past that level, because if you're doing things properly and you've got good insurance, things should stop there. That is why we set up an LLC. It is your last line of defense, and it is important. However, you hope that you never get to the point where you actually need to use it. Now, one of the big issues people run into is they're getting a personal loan. Now, the reason you want to get a personal loan is if you're buying 4 units or less, you can get better interest rates, better terms. It's going to be on a 30-year fix. There's so many better things that come with getting a personal loan. However, when you get a personal loan, you can't get the loan under your LLC. So people will come and say, Chandler, what do I do? Well, here are your options. First off, you're gonna want to immediately set up an LLC. And again, there are different levels of protection depending on what you're willing to do and what you can work out with your loan. If you purchase the property in cash, you can purchase it under your LLC's name. Or if you're getting a commercial loan, so 5 units or more, or you can even get a commercial loan on smaller units, but the rates and terms are going to be way worse. In that scenario, then you can use your LLC to purchase it. But if you're buying 4 units or less, I would steer you clear of that, because again, the rates and terms are terrible on those loans. Now, it doesn't mean you can't do it, and it doesn't mean you can't make the numbers work, but I would get a personal loan if it's 4 units or less. And here are the different levels of setting up your LLC. First off, you can set up the LLC and just run all of the money through the LLC, even though you leave the loan in your name. Now, this is going to protect you to an extent. If you're doing everything through that LLC, if you set up the taxes through that LLC, if all of the money's going in and out, rents are going into the LLC, then you're gonna be able to show, if you ever get in an issue, no, this property is in this LLC. However, the property is still in your name. Now, the reason you might wanna do that is at any time, depending on your bank, they can call your loan due if you move it out of your name and into the LLC. So if the bank ever decides to call the loan due, all I've got to do is then move the property back into my name, and I've been told they won't do that. So what I did is I went down to the county and I moved it so that the property is under the LLC's name rather than being under my name. Now, this is the next level and probably the most intense level of protection, because now you're doing all of your checks and balances, you have insurance, and you have moved the property out of your name into the LLC's name. Now, again, this could be called due, and you need to talk with your loan officer and make sure that they're not going to come and say, hey, you need to move it over, or hey, you need to pay off the property because you broke our rules. I know that I'm good to go with my loan officer, but your loan officer might be different. And if that's the case, then you can go with the other scenario where you just have the LLC set up and you've got it in your name, or you can go and get one of those loans that kind of sucks, a commercial loan. It's gonna have worse rates and terms, but you can get the loan under the LLC's name to begin with. When it comes to setting up the LLC, you can do it on your own and it's pretty easy. However, I usually just go to a lawyer or an accountant, have them set it up, and then you're good to go, and it's a very easy process. You pay a couple $100 and you're done with it. Now, at this point, you are good to roll. You have everything you need to protect yourself, and hopefully you understand all of your LLC questions. If you have any other questions about setting up an LLC, make sure you click the link below and join my free Facebook group, and you can hop on there, you can ask your questions, and we're gonna be able to get them answered for you completely free so that you can set up things properly, protect yourself, and start building a huge passive income. Now, if you enjoyed the video, remember to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little bell. And we'll look forward to seeing you in the future videos where my goal is to help you to build a huge passive income. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.